Welcome to Hollywood Secret Information. In this video, we are going to explore the forgotten yet unforgettable actors from Back to the Future who tragically passed away. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more rare Hollywood revelations. 1. Wendy Jo Sperber. Wendy Jo Sperber brought energy and humor to every scene she touched. In Back to the Future, she played Linda McFly, Marty's bubbly sister, lighting up the screen with her expressive personality and perfect comedic timing. Beyond the movie, Sperber's career included roles in Bosom Buddies alongside Tom Hanks and several heartfelt guest appearances in 1980 sitcoms. But behind her infectious smile, she faced a devastating battle: breast cancer. In 1997, she was diagnosed, but instead of hiding, she used her platform to raise awareness. She founded the West Park Cancer Support Center in Los Angeles, helping thousands. Sadly, the disease took her life in 2005 at only 47 years old. Her legacy isn't just about laughs, it's about resilience, compassion, and using pain to spark healing. 2. Elsa Raven. Save the Clock Tower. These were the immortal words of Elsa Raven's character in Back to the Future. Though her screen time was short, her impact on pop culture was enormous. Elsa Raven had a long career, appearing in Titanic, The Amityville Horror, and numerous TV roles like Amen and Wise Guy. Her presence always added a layer of quirky intensity that made her characters memorable. She passed away peacefully in 2020 at the age of 91. A quiet goodbye for a woman whose voice echoed through the hearts of time travel fans everywhere. 3. Norman Alden. Norman Alden portrayed Lou, the kind-hearted diner owner where young George McFly was bullied by Biff. Alden didn't need flashy dialogue, his stern yet warm expressions did the talking. With a voice that later brought life to Aquaman in animated series, Alden's career spanned decades, including work on Electra Woman and Dinah Girl, and even Back to the Future, the game voiceovers. Alden passed away in 2012 at age 87, leaving behind a rich legacy of voice and character work. He was the kind of actor who filled the background with gravity. 4. Vyacheslav Baranov. Vyacheslav Baranov might not be known in the West, but in Russia, he was Back to the Future's voice. He dubbed Marty McFly in the Soviet and post-Soviet airings. Baranov's voice carried the spirit of the movie to millions behind the Iron Curtain. Through his vibrant tones, Russian audiences met Marty McFly with the same charm Western audiences adored. He passed away in 2012 at the age of 62, due to a heart condition. A legend of voice work, his contribution ensured Marty McFly was a global hero. 5. George DiCenzo. George DiCenzo played Sam Baines, Lorraine's father and Marty's grandfather. His portrayal was grounded, giving a relatable touch to the chaotic 1955 dinner table scene. Outside Back to the Future, DiCenzo had an illustrious TV and film career, appearing in Helter Skelter, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and dozens of police and courtroom dramas. He died in 2010 at 70, from sepsis. DiCenzo left behind a rich legacy of grounded, powerful performances that gave every scene a center of gravity. 6. Reed Morgan. Reed Morgan played the gym teacher in Back to the Future, appearing in a blink and you'll miss it scene that fans still remember. Outside the film, Morgan had a wide range of roles in westerns and crime dramas. He was a classic working actor who made every role count. He passed away in 2022 at age 91. A man of quiet intensity, his long and steady career showed that sometimes, small roles hold big impact. 7. Buck Flower. Buck Flower played the homeless man, Red, who always happened to witness Marty's return from time travel, muttering, "Crazy drunk drivers." It was comic relief, but Flower's grizzled face and muttered lines became iconic. He made a career of playing vagrants, truck drivers, and gruff men over 100 films. He passed away in 2004 at 66. Though often uncredited, Buck Flower gave texture to every scene he entered, a true background legend. 8. Hugh Gillen. In Back to the Future Part 3, Hugh Gillen played the Reverend Johnson, who officiated the town events in 1885 Hill Valley. Gillen had a soft, authoritative presence and was best known for his role as the hospital administrator in Psycho 2 and 3. He passed away in 2004 at age 78, Though often a supporting player, Gillen's roles lent historical films a grounding presence. 9. Ivy Bethune. Ivy Bethune appeared in Back to the Future Part 3 as Clara Clayton's grandmother, adding a warm, maternal presence to the Old West backdrop. Her acting career began in the 1940s, and she was still appearing in projects into her 90s, including Star Trek: The Next Generation. She passed away in 2019 at 101 years old. Ivy lived through a full century and brought her lived wisdom into every role. 10. Will Hare. Will Hare played the older Peabody in Back to the Future, who famously mistook Marty in his hazmat suit as a space alien. With his sunken eyes and sharp delivery, Hare was perfect in eccentric roles, including appearances in Silent Night, Deadly Night, and The Electric Horseman. He died in 1997 at the age of 81. His few lines in Back to the Future became meme-worthy decades later, proving his comedic instinct was timeless. 11. Johnny Green. Johnny Green portrayed one of Marvin Berry's band members during the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, the historic moment where rock and roll was born in the film's timeline. Though his screen time was limited, his character helped spark the movie's pivotal musical moment. Green passed away in 1989, and though little is recorded about his death, his part in cinematic history plays every time that Chuck Berry riff echoes. 12. Richard L. Duran. Richard L. Duran played the Libyan terrorist who gunned down Doc Brown in the first film's parking lot scene, a jarring moment that sets the entire story into motion. Though a minor role, Duran delivered a convincing menace and played in several other action and thriller films throughout the 1980s. He died in 2003. A character actor with edge, Duran reminded audiences how even a few minutes on screen can send shockwaves through a film's legacy. These actors, some famous, others nearly anonymous, helped build a cinematic universe that still thrills, moves, and inspires decades later. While their time on Earth may have passed, their time on screen remains frozen, immortal. They remind us that in movies, there are no small roles, only unforgettable moments. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to uncover more hidden Hollywood legacies. See you in the next deep dive into cinematic history.